it downfield. It is caught. John Moran in the clutch. Oh my word. Oh my God. Deep to right field. Way up there and way down the sideline. Jefferson, another huge run. Jalen Redbro tackle, stayed on his feet.
What's going on, everybody? Blake Neiman at you here again, and boy, oh boy, did these Milwaukee Bucks show up when it mattered most. Game 4, Bucks have to defend home court once again with the Suns coming at them hot, looking to get a win so they can close out on their home floor in Game 5. Well, if Phoenix wants to win this NBA title on their home floor, they will now have to do it in a do-or-die Game 7, as the Bucks managed to top the Suns in a Game 4 thriller that went down to the wire. The game was a back-and-forth duel of two all-star guards in Chris Middleton and Devin Booker, who each scored 40-plus points. Booker was fired up, coming off a playoff low 10-point performance in Game 3. He was determined to show up big time in Game 4. D-Book dropped 42 points, making him the all-time leading scorer for a player in his first postseason with 542. The Suns never got more than 2 wins in their two previous trips to the NBA Finals, but it seemed like they were finally headed there Wednesday with a big finish in the third quarter to send them to the fourth, leading 82-76. However, Booker picked up his 5th foul barely a minute into the final period, which had him sit out for the next 5 minutes. The Bucks managed to cut the deficit to just 1 possession in that time, and then Chris Middleton took control as the closer that we know he is capable of being, scoring 10 straight points in the final 2 minutes of the game. And then, with 75 seconds left, Booker looked to tie up the game with an alley-oop to DeAndre Ayton, but the Greek Freak made one of the most freakish plays you will ever see in a turnaround block above the rim without committing a foul on a 7-footer to hang on to the lead in a very, very important must-win, pretty much, finals game in the NBA Finals. It was quite mesmerizing to watch Giannis make that play. It's one of the greatest blocks and greatest, most athletic plays you will ever see. The Bucks' 2 leaders showed up for the home crowd and did not shy away from the bright lights in Milwaukee. Giannis even referred to Chris Middleton post-game, saying that that's the dude I want to build a legacy with. Well, the Bucks are now neck and neck with this in this series once again, as it is now a best-of-3 series. So what are going to be the keys for both teams in a crucial Game 5? Well, for the Suns, it's all about Chris Paul now. Over the course of the past 3 games, Paul has committed 15 turnovers, which is the most over a 3-game span since 2012. Over the course of this series, Paul has declined. He has scored less and less points and committed more and more turnovers. Yes, CP3 haters, they're all going to say he's choking yet again. But I'm going to credit these struggles to actually the fantastic step-up defense and Drew Holiday's defense. This series changed when Mike Budenholzer unleashed Holiday on Paul in Game 2. Since that time, Holiday has been the primary defender on Paul for 78 possessions. Paul has turned it over on 7 of those possessions. He has been a real impact defender in this series, shutting down the Suns' backcourt, as he has also been the primary defender on Booker on 57% of the possessions as the primary defender, and during those possessions, Booker has scored just 13 points on 33% shooting, including 1 of 7 from 3. If this Milwaukee's defense continues to perform like this and create havoc for the Suns, they'll be in a good spot for their offense. With this Game 4 performance by Middleton, the Bucks' big 3 is coming full circle. He has the ability to be the closer the Bucks need him to be, which will be a key factor in the rest of the series. Booker stepping up big time. Chris Paul will definitely have to clean it up. It is an off stretch for Chris Paul. We know he is battling through some injuries, as we can physically see, but also maybe some mental issues right now, just trying to figure out, get back in the zone. But he's going to have to get back in the zone because Chris Paul is honestly doing more bad than good right now for the Phoenix Suns, as he is at a decline, as we have seen, and his points just dropping. He drops 32 in game 1, and then he drops 19, and then it just keeps going down from there all the way to the 10-point performance tonight. So he's got to step up bigger in Game 5, especially on their home floor. In Game 5, they got to get this win for Phoenix, because going into Milwaukee, I don't even know. It's going to be difficult, because winning a game on an opponent's home floor in the NBA Finals right now, especially with two teams that have such a huge fan base behind one another, it's going to be difficult for the away team to get a win. And I'm going to be honest here. I think the Milwaukee Bucks, if any team's going to do it, I think the Milwaukee is going to take a game on the road. So it's hard for me to say that this Phoenix Suns team can lose 3 straight, but Milwaukee's playing really good right now. They're really coming together, and Phoenix has been kind of coming apart, and there's not as been connected as they have been this entire playoffs. Booker obviously is coming back now, but CP3 is all out of sorts, and he's been the real glue to this championship run. So he's going to have to step up big time. Chris Middleton is going to keep going, and he's going to keep coming with the big 3. Giannis was incredible. 3 steals, 2 blocks, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 26 points. Unbelievable. He's awesome. And Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, his defense is going to continue to improve in each and every time, and he's going to continue to create havoc, but we'll just see how Chris Paul responds to that havoc, and that's really going to be the key difference for whether the Suns or the Bucks take this game. So you can catch all of this and more. I will catch you at Game 5 after Saturday night, and it will all be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.